I wanted to make a video about how to make your own personalized affirmations. There's a lot of great affirmations and subliminals on YouTube, but being able to make your own customized affirmations that are specifically addressing the things you want to change about your life or helping you to achieve the specific goals that you have is going to make them just that much more powerful and effective and help them to work even faster. And this video will help you if you're struggling to even think of affirmations to use. So what you're going to do is for about a week or however long you want to observe all of the negative thoughts that you're having and all of the limiting beliefs that you're having. It could be helpful to sit down and take some time to really think about what are the limiting beliefs that are stopping me from achieving what I want. Maybe whatever unhealthy beliefs you've developed around money, around love, around friendship, around career, around yourself, your own opinion of yourself, and reflect on all of these things and try to figure out what is it that is stopping you, what do you really believe deep down that you're capable of or that is possible for you, and what are the negative beliefs you have about these things that are maybe limiting you from reaching your full potential and having a better experience with these things. You're also going to want to just pay attention to every negative thought that you have. Every time you have a negative thought, become aware of it and write down the opposite of that negative thought. So if you find yourself thinking, I'm not good enough, then in your notes app or in a journal, you're going to write down, I am good enough. If you find yourself thinking, I'm stupid, then write down, I'm intelligent. If you find yourself thinking, I'm going to be sick forever, I'm scared that I'm going to be sick forever, write down, I am healthy. And although the opposite of I'm gonna be sick forever would probably be I'm gonna be healthy forever, you wanna make sure that you're writing everything down in present tense, because if you're constantly affirming that you have something in the future, then it's always gonna be in the future and you're never gonna actually have it in the present. So everything that you write down, you want it to obviously be positive and you want it to be in present tense. So for about a week or however long you feel you need to do this, just take note of all of your negative thoughts. It's also super helpful just as you're having negative thoughts to be thinking the opposite in your head and to be retraining your brain in that way. But make sure you're never writing down the actual negative thing, only write down the positive version of it that's the opposite of whatever you thought. And once you feel like you have a good amount of affirmations, obviously record yourself saying them. You could just use your voice memo app. You could really just do this any way you want, it doesn't matter. And the idea of subliminals is that your subconscious brain can hear it, but your conscious brain can't. So your conscious brain can't interfere and be like, no, I don't have this, or no, I don't think this. And it can't block you in that way. I personally prefer affirmations, I think, but maybe if you feel like you really struggle to believe positive things and think positive things about yourself, it could be helpful to do subliminals at first. And it's super easy to make a subliminal version and an affirmation version of the same thing. So for subliminals, you would want to just make it at a volume where you can still hear it, but then when you put music over it, you can't hear it at all. And that's how you would create subliminal affirmations. And then for regular affirmations, it can be helpful to put healing frequency music over it. Some common ones are 432 hertz and 528 hertz. 432 hertz is better for root chakra healing. So maybe if you're trying to manifest money, abundance, if you feel like you lack a feeling of stability, security, safety, if you feel like you have maybe a lot of fears or certain health issues or maybe obsessive thoughts, then 432 hertz can be really helpful for that. And it also lowers your blood pressure, lowers your heart rate, it reduces stress, it helps you sleep. These are all things that have been proven in studies. It has a calming effect, it boosts positive emotions, it stimulates well-being and positive thinking. Whereas 528 hertz is better for DNA regeneration and self-love if you're struggling with that, and it stimulates the heart chakra. It also lowers levels of anxiety. If you feel like your health issues are more rooted in root chakra issues, then I would do maybe 432. But if you are wanting to repair your DNA and regenerate cells and things like that, then 528 hertz is better for that. And 528 hertz is also associated with the heart chakra. So if you're feeling like you need to be more forgiving, you're maybe closed off from relationships or friendships, maybe you struggle to trust people, or you feel like you've had your trust broken a lot, and you're just wanting to heal that part of you and maybe find love or find healthier relationships and be open to connection again, then 528 hertz is really good for healing those things because it's more associated with the heart chakra. And it's been shown in studies to decrease cortisol, which is a stress hormone, and increase oxytocin, which is like the love hormone that you release when you're like cuddling or when you love someone. They also used it to literally clean up an oil spill, and like they replicated the study that it was able to clean up an oil spill. So if you're wanting to address health issues and heart chakra blockages or imbalances, then 528 hertz is going to be better. You can also use binaural beats or beta waves, theta waves, delta waves, depending on what you're wanting to achieve with the affirmations. If you're wanting to create affirmations that help you focus and be more productive and get things done, then beta waves could be helpful because that's what beta waves are associated with. But I would probably recommend using theta or delta waves because theta is when you're in a state of deep relaxation and you're kind of able to access your subconscious more easily. And this is the state that we're in as we wake up or as we go to sleep or as we meditate, where you're still kind of half asleep, half awake, and you're able to access your subconscious more easily. And delta waves are what we have when we're in a deep sleep. Alpha waves are what we have when we're in a relaxed state. And so depending on what you're wanting to achieve with these affirmations, I would look into all of those things and decide what you think is going to be most helpful to you. Saying these affirmations out loud and being able to hear it in your own voice and being able to target the specific limiting beliefs or the specific goals that you have is going to make these affirmations so much more powerful and so much more effective and help you to get to your dream life even quicker. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments below. And if you liked this video, please leave a like and a comment, and I'll see you in my next video.